Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well. This video is to help you apply what you've learned about direct objects in French. So be sure that you've studied the topic in your textbook. Be sure that you've watched the video tutorial. Remember that you can also Google the topic and you'll find lots of great YouTube videos that talk about direct objects in French and give you examples. I'm going to do just a quick review here and then we're going to go ahead and go to the practice part. So the topic is direct objects in French, and a direct object is something that answers the question who or what regarding a verb. So not all verbs require direct objects, and I went ahead and picked kind of the classic verb here that requires a direct object, and that's the verb voir. Voir, remember, means to see. So I can't just say I see in general and put a period after it. I can say I see and that means something different. That means like I understand. But if you're talking about using your vision, your sight, and you're looking at a person or a thing, you have to say whom or what you see. So I see John, or I see the book, I see him, I see it. Okay, so remember, again, the direct object answers the question whom or what. So let's just take a quick look at the different conjugation, at the conjugation of the verb voir, the different forms of the conjugation. So je vois, I see, tu vois, you see, il voit, he sees, elle voit, she sees, nous voyons, we see, vous voyez, you see, il voit, elle voit. So they see. Okay, so now we've refreshed our memory with the verb voir. And let me just show you, I just did a quick little Google search here and found, you can do this yourself, French direct object pronouns, just to remind yourself of the direct object pronouns. So me, as in you see me, is me. Sometimes it has the apostrophe if a vowel follows. Te, sometimes with the T apostrophe. Le, him for him or it, depending on whether you see a person or a thing. Again, the L apostrophe sometimes. La for a person, her, or a thing, it. And remember, it would be it if, for example, you see the table, la, and that would be feminine. Okay, nous, us, vous, you, and les, them. Okay, so let's go ahead and I just want to show you how, if you understand how to conjugate the verb voir, and if you remember your direct object pronouns, you can start generating your own thoughts using direct objects. So for example, let's go ahead and start off with she sees. So I would say elle voit. Okay, so I want to tell you what she sees or whom she sees. If I want to just say she sees me, then all you do is insert your direct object. It goes before the conjugated form of the verb. So elle me voit. Elle me voit. Now I want to say she sees you, and I'm using tu with you when I address you. So elle, what would it be? Comment dit-on she sees you? Elle te voit. She sees you. Let's say she sees John, and I want to summarize that with a direct object pronoun. So she sees him, that would be elle. Comment dit-on she sees him? Elle le voit. And you can see how I'm just going down the list of direct objects here. So she sees him. Let's say she sees the book. The book is le livre. How would you say that? She sees the book. Remember, livre is masculine, so le, elle le voit. So it's the same as she sees him. Elle le voit, she sees him. Elle le voit, she sees it, referring to a noun that is grammatically masculine. How would you say she sees her, referring to, let's say, Marie? Elle la voit. She sees it, referring to the table. Comment dit-on she sees it? referring to a table. Table is la table, so it'll be la, elle la voit. Comment dit-on she sees us? We're standing over here and she sees us. Elle nous voit. Notice the form of the verb is not changing because she is doing the seeing, so elle voit. So that's the same all the way through here. So she sees, let's say Jean et Marie are standing over there, so I want to say she sees them. Comment dit-on them? Elle les voit. And how about if I'm addressing you formally, the you formal, which is vous? Like, for example, Mr. Legrand, she sees you. Elle vous voit. She sees you. Okay, so we've gone through all the possibilities. Notice we have the me, te, le, la, nous, les, and vous. So those are all of the direct object pronouns that exist. So we have an example with each one. Remember, someone else could be doing the seeing. We could have, for example, I could say I see. So je. I probably wouldn't say I see myself, but let's go to the next one. I see you. The informal tu I use with you. So je, te, and it's a different form of conjugation for je te vois. How about I see him? Vous le savez, you know it. I see him. Je le vois. I see her. Je la vois. I probably wouldn't say I see us. How about I see you? Formal. Je vous vois. And I see them. Je les vois. Okay. So that gives you plenty of examples with using direct object pronouns. Remember that aside from voir, there are a lot of other verbs that take direct object. You might look at all the examples in your textbook. All the examples you see there are verbs that take a direct object. In other words, they answer the question whom or what. Oops, I noticed I just missed a couple of periods here. Okay. So remember to challenge yourself. Go back to the beginning where I started giving examples and see if you can guess each one before I type it. And when you get to that point, you've really learned something. Okay, that's it for this video.